Today we're going to work the glutes. We're going to do a bar booty workout. So you're going to need a stool or a chair, just something that you can lean on. Enjoy. Stand with your legs wide in a turnout and give me 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Reach those arms up on an inhale and exhale lower as you bend. Inhale up and exhale down. And then we're going to give a couple of side stretches. So take it over for 3. Just open up the top ribs. Inhale it over, exhale it up. 1 more. And switch sides. Really opening and breathing into that top rib. And take it over and then rotate your chest towards the floor. Good. Inhale it over and rotate and come on up. Other side 3 times. 2. And last one. And then nice deep inhale. And exhale, roll it down to the floor and roll it back up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll it down. Touch the floor and roll it back up 1 more time. Inhale it up. Exhale, vertebrae down and roll it up. So I want you to stand on one leg and really stabilize yourself on that heel. Roll the shoulders back and you're just going to lift and lower that leg 10 times. You're stabilizing yourself on that standing leg. You can use your chair for help or your stool. Abs are tight, neck is long. You want to keep your shoulders square. You want to keep your hips square. And just tap that foot on the floor. You're going to squat it out and then lift it up as you tilt. Stick the booty out and then up and tilt. So you want to keep those weight in the heels when you stick the booty out. I'm going to give 10 of these as well. Keep your chest up. And of course your abs tight. On your last one, you're going to hold it over and you're going to give little pulses of that leg up. Square yourself off first as if you're in 2 panes of glass. And then you're just going to lift and lower that top leg for 10. Good, use your abs. Try to keep those hips square. Try to prevent your chest from rolling forward. You want to keep it open. Really try to keep the shoulders and hips aligned if you can. Waist is long. You're feeling that top leg working. You're going to bend that knee in towards your chest and then you're going to extend it long. Reach through the heel. Try not to let your thigh lower at all. Inhale, exhale, reach. As you reach, squeeze the seat. Your bottom leg is turned out a little bit. And now we're just going to hinge over as you lift. So just tilt and lift. Tilt and lift and use that stool for a little bit of balance. Stay square. And then you're going to turn it to your stool. Really stabilize yourself. Get your shoulders square. Get your hips square. Standing leg has a slight little bend in it. And all we're going to do is you're going to bend that lower leg a little bit more. So you're taking your weight in your heel. You're never letting your bottom knee go over your toes. And as you bend down, that back leg lifts higher. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your abs tight. You're bending your knee only to where you can keep the knee behind your front toes. So it's almost like you're reaching back. Keep those hips square and lift and lower that back leg 10 times. Use your exhale as you lift the leg, squeeze the seat. Keep that belly scooped, keep the shoulders down and the neck long. Weight is in that bottom heel. Keep that back leg long as you lift it, and now pulse it out for 10. Keep breathing. You can flex the foot if you'd like. And we're going to bend and reach that leg. So the knee just releases a little bit and then you stretch through the heel. Trying to stay as square as possible. You're constantly trying to stay square, so it's always work. Your body's going to want to do what's easy and it's going to want to rotate open, so really try to connect with your square and neutral. Keep that low back long. And now you're pulsing with that little bend and reach. You should feel this right in the seat. So you have to keep that low back long. Release, give it a little crossover and have a seat. So stretch through that hip. Stay square in your stretch. All right, we're going to change sides here. So we're going to start, stabilize yourself on that standing leg. Has a little give to it. Weight is in the heel, and you're going to give 10 little lifts and lower. When you lift that leg, you're not changing your hips, so you're not just jamming that leg up. You're lifting it and keeping the hips square and the shoulder square. Shoulders are down, abs are tight. Squat it out to release the hip and then lift. You're sending the hips to the back as your chest stays up. Almost imagine a chair behind you that you're about to sit in. Knees do not go over the toes. They stay behind the toes. You're giving yourself a little tilt as you lift that leg. On the 10th one, you're going to hold it up. You're going to square yourself. You're going to turn out that bottom leg a little bit with a little bend. Hold it as high as you can, and then 10 lifts of that leg. You're trying to stay square. Don't let that top shoulder roll forward. Almost like you're opening your heart upwards. Neck stays long. Leg that you're lifting stays long. And then you're just going to lower and lift as you tilt over with that lift. So as you're tilting, you're reaching that leg long. You can use the stool for help and balance as you turn it over and square yourself towards your chair or stool. Bottom leg has a little bend. Weight is in the heel. And you're just going to bend that leg more as you lift the back leg. Almost like you're making a letter T in a way with the top part of your body. As you bend down, don't let that knee go past your front toes. So you're bending and reaching back and lifting that leg at the same time. Shoulders stay down and stabilized. Belly stays tight. And then you're going to lift and lower that top leg 10 times. Stay square. Keep that bottom leg in the little give. Weight is in the heel. So you want to picture like headlights on your hips and on your shoulders, and those headlights all face downward. It's okay if your shoulders are a little bit up, if your chest is a little up. What feels good on your low back and the height of your stool. 10 little pulses. Keep elongating that leg. We're now going to bend and reach it. So as you bend and reach, you want to reach through the heel and squeeze the seat at the same time. You want to squeeze your belly at the same time as well. Shoulders down. You should feel that stabilizing leg working as well. And then little pulses. And release it. Give it a cross and have a seat. Really feel a release in that hip. Shoulders down and square. All right, so we're going to give a little stretch now. So I want you to take one leg up onto your chair or stool. Get your hips square, your shoulders square, and just elongate that top leg. You're going to hinge at your hips. I want you to keep your low back as long as possible. Open the chest forward. So it's a hinge at the hip, not at the spine. You should feel a stretch in that hamstring. So hinge as far as you can, keeping straight, and then you can round it over, taking your nose towards your knee. Again, you're trying to keep your hips square. And then we're going to work a little bit of the IT band. So cross that leg over the midline of your body, stay square in the hips, and again hinge. And you're going to feel it in the outer hamstring, the IT band. Take it over. Come on up. Now you're going to turn it and face it in the other direction so you can get a little inner thigh stretch. That top leg should be a little bit in front of your hips. And then side stretch it over so you open the heart to the ceiling. And then you're going to rotate your chest towards your thigh. Untwist yourself and come on up. Okay, we're going to switch legs. So, oh no, actually, sorry, we're going to do a hip stretch first. So you're just going to cross your leg over your chair and then lean your body over into that hip. So you want to sort of really relax into this stretch. You're sitting on that hip. Your bottom leg is long. And if you have a back to your chair, just work it on so that your thigh is resting on the back of the chair. That thigh that's up. Okay, we're now going to switch legs. So I'm going to turn towards the camera so you can see a different angle of this. Other leg up. So I'm squaring myself forward. And then I'm going to hinge at the hip to feel a deeper stretch in the hamstring. I'm elongating my back. I'm trying to open my chest the entire time. And then as I reach out of my low back, I take my body over that leg, nose towards the knee. Breathe. You're going to roll up, and now we're going to get the IT band, outer hamstring, cross it over the midline of your body in the same movement. Leaning it, chest up, long back, take it over. It's a little bit harder to hold your balance here, so just be careful. Adjust as needed so you feel it into that outer hamstring. You're going to come up and you're going to turn to the side to get that inner thigh stretch. So adjust as you need. Make sure the leg is a little bit in front of you. Keep it at a turnout. So you don't want that leg to roll in as you side stretch. Keep it in that little turnout. And up and over that leg as you rotate to the chest. And come on up. Hip stretch. So you're going to sit on that thigh. Knee aligned with the hip, and you're going to take it over and relax. Try to relax your shoulders, your head and neck. And just sit into that hip. Your bottom leg is long behind you. I'm going to show you this now. We're going to get a hamstring stretch. So get your legs wide, reach up out of your waist, and then hinge over and get into a flat back. Okay, you might have to adjust your legs or your spine. And you're going to try to get a nice flat back where your shoulders are lined up with your hips. And just like sit your butt bones back behind you. Then walk it down and grab your ankles and pull your chest towards your thighs. Try to get a little bit deeper in this by bending the knees and then straightening again. Pull your head through your thighs. Roll it up. Now we're going to do some cat stretches. So hinge over from the hip. Round your back with bent knees. And then you're going to articulate it out into a flat back and then into a bit of an extension as you pull your shoulders down and open your heart. Again, go to neutral and then round it from tucking the pelvis, scooping the belly, dropping the head. Articulate the other way, so pelvis first, neutral, and then open the heart. Use those shoulders, pull them back and down. Again, round it, and make sure you're really breathing with this. Feel the breath and the movement together. Should feel good. Roll yourself up, and then give me a nice deep inhale. Stretch, 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 and then exhale. Nice job, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Take care. Visit me at www.gretchenmccarthy.com for more fit and fab for a lifetime videos and lots of great info. Take care.